guys, welcome to my part 2 of showing you guys and telling you about some of my plants that live in my bedroom. In the part 1 that I did before, I showed you guys my pothos named Persephone. I showed you guys my aloe vera named Baby Aldi because it is a baby. It's not like the full plant. And then I also showed you guys one of my propagating pothos plants. And then that one was named Athena. I have another propagating pothos plant to show you guys today. Two succulents and then a bigger plant I'll be showing you guys today. They're all here, like on my desk. So yeah. Let's start with potato. So their names are a little confusing because this is obviously not a potato plant, but his name is Potato. It's a long story. Anyways, I'm just gonna move Aphrodite really fast. You just go right here. Okay. So this is Potato. Potato is just like a little succulent. I don't think I can pronounce the scientific name. I'm gonna try. Crassula plat. Yep, no. I'm going to show you guys like the label. So this is about this plant. That is what kind of plant it is. So it was like there's no way I can pronounce that correctly. As you can see, Potato is really tiny. So obviously this pot looks way too big. So I put, this in there. Potato sits in here, and then this kind of balances in there, and then he can just sit in there. And when he gets big enough, I can repot him in here. When I got Potato, he had like a ton of like dead leaves in his soil, so there was like maybe like 10, but that's a lot for like this tiny little succulent. So I picked them out all with the tweezers, and yeah, he really doesn't need to be watered a lot, because he is a succulent. I would say like I water him every like week, but I just missed him, so it's not that much. There's like dirt on my desk again. Okay. And then he has a brother. And to rhyme with potato, I did tomato. So again, not a tomato plant. This pot doesn't fit perfectly. He's still in his nursery pot, and he doesn't fit in here perfectly, but I mean, it's okay. He was in a different pot, but then this matched this, so I'm like, well, I want this. Because it was just in my room, holding earplugs, so, I got him from Walmart. Again, with the name, I don't know how to say that. It's basically the same thing, but with another word on the end of potato. So, yeah. Anyway, this one I was researching. Okay. I was researching, and apparently this one is supposed to have flowers. And I think this is a little flower bud right here, so that's really exciting. He is relatively new as well. He is from Walmart. They are like having like a sale right now because summer is like ending. And he was only $2. I mean, he is a 4-inch succulent, but I feel like that's a good deal because he's a decent size. But yeah, he was $2. I think he was originally 4, so it's good. Yeah. He also had like a ton of dead leaves in there, so I picked those out yesterday. There was a ton. It was concerning and gross. They're like all like rotten and stuff. I trimmed a few leaves off because they weren't doing so well. this is Aphrodite. If you didn't see the last video, I would go watch that. I showed you the other propagating pothos I have, and I showed you my pothos, but anyways, this is another propagating pothos from a different mother plant that is in my living room. I don't know if I got this on the best spot because there is a baby right here, but if that unfoils, that'll be good, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I did this recently, so there's no roots yet on the propagation. But yeah, that is what she looks like. And if you didn't watch the other video, I just like briefly explained what propagation was if you didn't know. So you like cut a leaf, or in this case a node, off a plant, and then it's like different for each plant, but anyways, you cut a part of it off, and then most times you put it in water, and then wait for its roots to grow, because they grow off the little ends here. And then for this plant, once it's 2 to 3 inches, the roots are, I would wait longer, but you don't have to, I guess. Then you can put it in soil and grow a brand new plant. So yeah, I know for aloe it's quite different. You have to like dry it out, and then I think just put it right in the soil because they don't grow roots directly, I think. But yeah, this is what she looks like. The other one is named Athena. So all my pothos so I can start tracking our watering. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all I have to say. And then in the last video, I did show you guys this plant food I have. If you didn't see that, here it is. It's basically fertilizer for indoor plants, and yeah, you don't need to do it a lot. But yeah,